Hey guys, welcome to Red's Projects. This episode we're putting a bigger turbo on the Falcon Ute. We're also going to be adding a back pressure sensor and a compressor outlet pressure sensor. This is exactly the same turbo that's currently on the Ute. Same. This is a copy of a China copy of a Borg-Warner S475. And this is what's replacing it. This is also a China copy, but this one's of a Borg-Warner S488. So main difference is this one's got a cast 75mm compressor wheel. This one's got a billet 88mm compressor wheel. The exhaust side is exactly the same. They're both 96-88 turbine wheels, both T6 132 exhaust housings, but this one, you can put them side by side. This one's got a much bigger compressor wheel in it. I'm going to put the full specs up on the screen for the people that are interested. All right, so there's our side-by-side comparison. Now, because the exhaust wheel and housing is exactly the same on this turbo as the other ones, it's easy for me because I can leave this housing on there and just undo this V-band and slide the front section out. I'm going to take this off first, and that's going to make it easier to add the back pressure sensor and the other sensor. So I'll get this turbo whipped off first and we'll start having fun. All right, swapped over the feed and return. We're pretty much ready to go back together. I fitted my back pressure sensor. So I used one of these guys. So it's a copper line kit for a oil pressure sensor. So it has the correct fittings on each end. It's got a female MPT on this end and then a male MPT on that end. And you just coil it up so it dissipates some of the heat before it gets to the sensor. And then P-clamp onto the bar there. So that worked out really nice. Also got another pressure sensor chilling out on the compressor discharge pipe, hot side pipe, whatever you want to call it. So those two sensors will help a fair bit. I'll get this all back together. I'll wire them later because that's boring and no one wants to watch that. But we'll get this turbo fitted. All right, we're all back together. Everything's hooked up. I'm going to do the wiring for the sensors a little bit later. But at the moment, I just want to see this thing spin. Set this guy up. All right, we're all done back here. You can see it looks exactly the way it did before because it's just another S400 and they all look the same on the outside. So I'm going to do the wiring a little bit later, but right now we're going to lift the hoist up and I'm going to replace some exhaust gaskets. Oh, sounds good. Whoa, pretty bad. All right, this is why I'm replacing the gaskets. It's not completely blown out. The sealing ring is still there, but you can see through it. You can see all the stuff that, come on, focus for me. All the stuff that should be in between is all gone. And on my car, it's pretty important to have the exhaust sealed up because I want all the exhaust to go back and spin the turbo, not leak out halfway. And my O2 sensor's all the way at the back as well. So I want to have that reading my AFR. So throw these guys in the bin, throw some new gaskets on, and then after that I got one more thing to do. Exhaust gaskets are done. Next thing, you will see I've taken my mufflers out on the ground down there because I'm fitting a tow bar to it. So that tow bar was originally on this car when I bought it. I took it off because I wanted it to be light and when it was NA and nitrous and that. But now that the back of the ute is completely full of turbos and intercoolers and fuel pumps and all that crap and I can't carry anything anymore, having a trailer or a tow bar will be really helpful just to carry wheels, tools, and just the basics. So we'll bolt this tow bar on and that's pretty much it for today. All right, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I cannot for the life of me find where I put the tow ball, so I'll probably have to get another one. But it tucks up really nice, actually. I'm getting so excited over a tow bar after I just fitted a billet 88mm turbo. I don't know which one I'm more excited for. All right, got the muffler bolted back in. You can see this tow bar mounts up nice and high out the way. Much better than I thought it was going to be. And you can see how high it is. It's at the bottom of the tailgate. So when I eventually need to put a parachute on, it'll be a perfect spot to the parachute come up. It's going to sit probably here. It doesn't have to come that far up. So I'm very happy about that. And you can see I've still got the trailer plug there. So I'll make sure all that works. I'll tidy this up. This was the, I think the left indicator wire, which is pretty rough, so I'll make that a bit tidier. But very happy with how this turned out, and now I'll be able to tow a trailer to the drags. And that's pretty much it for this episode. You got a lot of variety this episode. You got a billet 88mm turbo got fitted, some fresh exhaust gaskets, and a tow bar. How good's that? So next episode, hopefully this thing will go on the dyno and make some good power. So I'll do a bit of street driving with it and see what this new turbo's like, and we'll hit the dyno and make some power. So that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.